Hey everyone, I'm back today with another video. Today I want to talk about the importance of having a plan and choosing to invest your resources so that it allows you to advance further in your plan in multiple ways. So I know I've talked before about how I kind of define the early game. Right, the early game starts after what I call the tutorial, which is getting your first champion up to 60. Like that should be where all your resources go. And once you get to that point, that's when you begin to have choices. Now, for me, I am going to be choosing to level champions to 60 if I want to use them past that, and then up to 50 if I think that's as far as I need to invest in them. But I'm going to continue doing that until my XP boosts run out. Because I don't think it's worthwhile to spend my energy on anything else if I'm getting such a great bonus to the energy use from this. So I've got enough that I think I should be able to get 2 more characters to 60 and then the rest of my team to 50. So now that I know that I'm going to be able to do that, I want to talk a little about what my plan is and how I'm going to approach that. So for me, these are the priorities. I'm going to be focusing on Dragon. Then from there, my second priority is doing arena for the missions. So whatever the missions are telling me to be doing, if they're telling me that I need to do something in arena right now, and I'm unable to do that, then I will be putting more of my resources into my arena team. If I don't have a mission, and I don't feel like I need to put more into my Dragon team, that's when I'll start looking at my clan boss and team and seeing what I need to do with that. And then arena is my next priority after clan boss. So all of these things are to push me further while progressing at the same time. So Dragon, basically everything in this game depends on gear. So I want to be pushing into Dragon as far as I can that I can comfortably farm, so that I'm getting gear to help me not only push further into Dragon, but then to help my arena and clan boss teams to be getting me the rewards from those areas. And once I have all of those rewards starting to build up, it'll make it easier for me to push into the other parts of the game, like the faction wars, and into Spider and Fire Knight and Ice Golem if I choose to go there. And then 3v3 arena once I have enough characters. But the whole point is I need to get gear from Dragon before I can even begin thinking about going anywhere else. So when I have these in mind, that is what's kind of letting me figure out what champions do I need to focus on. So first of all, Kayle is who I started with. So getting through the tutorial, I got to the point Kayle is 60. That's what I want. Thankfully, he's great in all 4 areas. So I'm not too worried about the fact that he was my first 60, because it doesn't feel like I've wasted any sort of investment. Like he got to where he needs to be, and I'm going to use him in all of those areas. The second champion I'm going to get to 60 is going to be Tayrel. Because Tayrel is, again, he's going to be in all of my teams early on, and presumably for the next probably 4, 5, 6 months, Tayrel is going to be in all of my teams. So getting him to 60 is exactly what I want to be doing. The other champion that I'm going to be getting to 60 before this XP runs out is actually a slight correction to what I talked about yesterday, and I am actually going to continue investing in Gnarlhorn. And the reason that I'm going to be doing that is while Basher is a champion that does similar things in Dragon, in terms of having some CC, Gnarlhorn will make it so that I don't really have to worry too much about Dragon in the waves at all. If I have a way to keep Gnarlhorn alive and get him fast enough, he will constantly have Provoke on all of the waves, so all I have to do is worry about killing the Dragon, and Kayle and Tayrel should be able to take care of that for me. So I am actually going to be getting Gnarlhorn to 60 as my third. And the other part of that is, I am very confident that Kayle, Tayrel, Gnarlhorn, and Haruspex are going to be very good characters for me to be able to progress in arena as well. Now, Having that said, Haruspex is going to be getting up to 50 for me, because even though I will be getting a high Katoon, I do want Haruspex for my dungeon team, because I think not only does he bring a little bit more damage with his poison to help out with that, if things start going poorly and say Gnarlhorn ends up dying on the waves, the fact that he has a revive just gives me that extra little bit of cushion that it will hopefully allow me to progress a little bit faster. Additionally, I think I probably want Haruspex on my clan boss team because, again, of the poison, having the turn meter boost, and potentially the revive could be useful. So I do want him in lifesteal gear, so he won't be great in the arena once I switch him into that role. But when I get High Katoon will be my speed lead for arena. So those are the 4 that I have at the moment. So you might be asking, well, who's my 5th for Dragon? Right? Who do I want to be using? And actually today we found out what it's actually not in there, it's in Ogryn Times, what some of the rares are going to be. And the thing is, on this account yet, I don't have a great healer. So probably the champion that would make the biggest difference to my account at the moment would be Apothecary in terms of rares. However, there is a really good chance that I'm going to be able to get Fury Stoker pretty early on. And if you don't know what this guy does, that's fine. I don't think he's, in general, a great champion. But for what I want to do, he's going to be really, really good for me, I think. So keep in mind, my priority is Dragon. Right? Like, that's number 1. And since I don't have a healer, but Gnarlhorn will constantly be making the entire wave attack him, I need some way to help keep Gnarlhorn alive. And that's where Fury Stoker is going to come in. So his passive, at the beginning of each of his turns, he's going to heal my lowest HP champion, which is going to be Gnarlhorn, by 7.5%. It can crit, so if I get his crit rate up just a little bit, I may be getting just a little bit of extra healing. And then he also has the ability to remove debuffs, which those are going to help keep Gnarlhorn alive, and a heal, which will increase if it removes any debuffs. So these 2 skills together should do a lot of work in keeping Gnarlhorn alive to get me to the dragon. And Fury Stoker also, since it's just a regular attack on his A1, he doesn't need accuracy at all. So he has really good base stats, and I can just focus on getting him speed, enough HP that he can survive just a little bit of the AoE damage that I might take, and then crit rate enough that he can crit on the every turn heal that he has for Gnarlhorn just to keep him alive. So I actually am quite excited to be guaranteed getting the Fury Stoker from the Fusion event. So that's going to be my 5th in my Dragon team. So the question then becomes, is there anything else that I really want to level up at the moment, getting to 50? And the answer in my mind is no, because I am already at the point that my clan boss team, once I get some better gear, should be able to do hard no problem. So clan boss isn't as much of a priority as Dragon and the arena is. So since the Dragon and arena team have so much overlap, in fact it's 4 champions between them, I will be focusing on there, and I will continue to farm food on the days that I have a double XP boost, and also the daily quest every day to go into the campaign and do a few levels. But I don't intend to level any other champions even up to 50 for clan boss at the moment. But this is just an example of what I think is important and where I'm going, and focusing on putting my resources in the area that helps with progression in more than one area. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick example of what I meant by having a plan and trying to progress in more than one area at a time if possible. So just glad you guys stuck around to watch this today. Hopefully you're wanting to come hang out with me in the evenings. I stream every day right after the dailies reset, so 7 Central Time in the United States. And I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.